Hey!
Well, this is a graduation of sorts, because Jude was the recipient of the Ipswich Junior Sports Award in 2019, and tonight, 2 years later, stands as the deserving winner of the Senior Sportsperson Award. Jude's tenacity to perform at all levels of his sport is one to behold, as he not only competes in the under-20s, but is a serious competitor in the open age categories. In November of last year, he set a World Junior qualifier of 150.72 for the 800. This time was also a personal best. He followed that a week later with another World Junior qualifying time for the 1500 metres and set another personal best. He ran a new PB to finish third for the bronze medal and the gold for the under 20 years at the Queensland Open 5K Championships in Brisbane in December of last year. In January, he set the under 20s Queensland resident record and again a World Junior qualifier in the 1500. He won the silver medal and set an Australian under 20s record previously held by a 2016 Rio Olympian in the open competition at the Australian 3000 metre champs in Victoria. And in June of this year, he beat the Australian park run record set in March of 2020 by Liam Adams, who competed in the marathon at the Olympic Games. And Saturday 5K at 7 o'clock in the morning, he smashed it. He ran it in, and then he went on to win a 10K race in 31 minutes and 38 seconds. Break a record that stood for 14 years. What was your park run time? 14.02, get out of town. As for 5K for those that don't know. In 2021, the Australian Cross Country Championships will be held in South Australia, and Jude's qualified for this event and will be competing in the Open 10K. As of August of this year, he's ranked 5th fastest under 20 in the world for 3,000 on the track. That's the flat, I'm assuming. Yep. Jude's demonstrated a significant range to achieve selection in the under-20s Australian team for the World Track and Field Champs. He's in 3 events: the 1500, the 3,000 metres, and the 5,000 metres. Where are those titles? No. Yeah, okay, that's right. It's supposed to be in Nairobi. Okay, again, one of those COVID stories. He's also met the International Association of Athletics Federation's qualifying standards in under-20s for the 800 metres. But, see, I asked the questions again, it's in the notes. Unfortunately, he's been denied a chance to compete because of COVID later in the year. But Jude's ambition is to compete at a World Cross Country Championship, the next being in Bathurst, New South Wales in 2022. He has an excellent chance of achieving his dream. And of course, the major goal is to run in Paris in 2024. What an outstanding list of achievements for our 2021 Ipswich Senior Sportsperson of the Year, Jude Thomas. Right in my wheelhouse, I'm a bit of a track and field nuffy. I've been lucky enough to call 2 Paralympic track and field meets and an Olympic track and field meet. And last Commonwealth Games, we're looking at Peter Bowl and what he did recently. Let's start with the fact that you're now not too far away from the times and the aspirations that we see these guys achieving and the attention that they're getting. What was your reaction when you're sitting at home, seeing the way that the country responded to Pete Bowl in particular?
It was amazing to see where Australian distance running has come to over the last few years. I've chosen a very poor time to try and excel in it because we're killing it at the moment, so making those teams is going to be a bit harder, but yeah, it's amazing to see the green and gold pushing it with in running with the East Africans, so they've been dominating sport forever, so it's crazy to see us up there.
Where's this come from, this resurgence of Australian, I wouldn't quite call it middle distance running, but it's that beyond the sprint category range, but really we've struggled beyond the 800 metres for ages, apart from Ryan Gregson and a few others. Jen McCarthy's now wife, and we've had a couple of mid-distance runs. So where have all these Aussie gummies come from?
I couldn't tell you, to be honest. It's blowing the world away really. We have guys like Jude Swain just killing it in the Diamond League, just showing all the Europeans how it's done. So yeah, I have no idea, but it's really good for the sport. It's really exciting to see going to World Champs next year and other things in Paris.
So where did you get your desire from? Because as mentioned, we've got a few of those I can see, so I can do examples now. There weren't too many when you were starting out.
I only started excelling in running probably 2018, 2019, because I really just did it for the relationships and the social aspect, which seems crazy for a lot of people, 2 hours of running a day. Not a lot of people want to do that for social benefits, but yeah, it's been really fun, and now I'm starting to see results from the hard work. So just seeing how far I've come and how far my friends around me have excelled in their chosen events. Like Dawson, he was nominated. I train with him regularly throughout the week, so it's just great to see how far I'm on, and it really pushes me to go as hard as I can.
So where do you train? Who's your coach?
Peter Riggs out of Limestone Park just here. So yeah, we've run. I think I've done like 12,000, 13,000 laps around there. The athletics track there over the last couple of years, so we train there a lot. Yeah.
Now, I'm just trying to remember, where are Nationals this year?
Nationals for athletics in Notley City.
Yeah, yeah. And are you competing on the track there, or you're concentrating on the Bathurst cross country?
Look, I'm going to go for the cross country, but a lot of in the talks in Australian distance running, everyone's trying to make that team because world cross country in Australia, comes around every 50 years, so all the guns are going for it. So I'm going to try and be a pain for those old blokes, but yeah, I'm still focused on the track. That's where I want to excel in my career.
Do you have a relationship, knowledge of all of the guys that are doing it on the world stage at the moment? I mean, there's a few of them from this part of the world.
Yeah, Ryan Gregson and Jen, his wife, up on the Gold Coast now, and I see them regularly throughout the week training out at QSAC. So yeah, I'm trying to build some relationships into that like Olympic community, and because that's where I want to be one day.
For those that don't know where Jen Gregson's the competitor who ruptured her Achilles at the last water jump in Tokyo, and also jumped on the stage and danced with Colin Minogue, the closing ceremony of the 2014 Glasgow Commonwealth Games. How's her recovery going?
She's good. She's back doing some slow running, and yeah, it's great to see her on her feet again because I know that would have been very traumatic for her. It's such a devastating injury for her. It's great to see her with smiles up and moving again.
So is Birmingham anywhere near your wheelhouse?
It's something that's to consider. Like I'm going to really push for, but I think I'll be a hot shot for Paris. That's the big ticket for me.
Okay. Keep chatting, I love chatting about athletics. But Jude, congratulations, it's your chance to say a few more thank yous.
Yeah, I'd just like to thank my parents, friends and coaches. Before I got my license, training every day, someone had to drive me. And I wouldn't like to do that. So yeah, just couldn't thank you guys enough. And yeah, it's the reason I'm running now. So thank you.
I'll go right to one more. Hopefully in 2024, I'm at the track and I can give this excellent resume of, he had all these choices, but he ended up choosing the 1500. Classically, some great Australian names there. You've got a wonderful career ahead of you. Congratulations on your achievements to this date, and we look forward to following your career. Ladies and gentlemen, your sports star of the year, Jude Thomas.